Welcome to Metabolic Heat. We're going to re-educate you with a quick rundown of Nutrition 101 and tell you what our programs are all about. A vast majority of the population speaks about metabolism in terms of fast or slow, when really it's not. It's hot or cold. In order to understand metabolism, there are three metabolic thermostats we're going to discuss. First is the metabolic caloric thermostat. It has three rules that it follows. Rule number 1, metabolism is a function of heat. Rule number 2, a calorie is a heat energy unit. And rule number 3, fat only converts to energy in a calorically hot environment. So the question is, how many calories do you need to consume every day to generate enough metabolic heat to burn fat for energy? A 200-pound person has a request of 2,124 calories daily to do nothing more than sit around all day watching television. That same 200-pound person with an active lifestyle has a request of 2,548 calories. Or if they were an athlete, their minimum requirement would be 2,762 calories. 2,548 calories is 100 degrees on the temperature scale. Anything less than that is metabolically inefficient. So where do you fall? Typical Americans have inconsistent eating patterns due to their busy day-to-day schedules, and they get far fewer calories than they require to operate efficiently. Remember rule number 3, fat only converts into energy in a calorically hot environment. We can now build a new food program consisting of 3 meals and 3 to 4 snacks per day, thus introducing a consistent energy pattern. The meal plan will last 7 to 10 days before it needs to be adjusted to your new body composition. A typical body fat loss of 1.3% per week can be expected. Each meal plan is strategically linked to one another, increasing calorie consumption by 10, 12, or even 15% each week until the desirable amount of calories is reached. The food program works on a time and temperature line and takes your body 48 hours to heat up. After those 48 hours, you can start counting off the days of the week. The two most important guidelines are: eat all of your meals in order and get them all in by the end of the day, even if only 5 minutes separates them. Let's say, for example, you were on point days 1, 2, and 3, and life got in the way on day 4. You didn't get all your meals in. You just mismanaged heat and your body cools and the day is lost. It takes another 48 hours to heat back up with a total of 3 days wasted. If you fall off 2 times, that is 6 days and the week is essentially lost. That shows you how important it is to stick to your plan. The second thermostat is hydration. The simple guidelines state that an inactive person must consume a half an ounce of water for every pound of body weight per day. An active person must consume 1 ounce of water for every pound of body weight per day. That same 200-pound person must get in 100 to 200 ounces of water every day, depending on their activity level that day. As water circulates through our bodies, we perspire and we sweat as we relate to different environments throughout the day, regulating our body temperature. If we're not getting in enough water and we become dehydrated, our body perceives this as trauma. Adaptive mechanisms kick in and will hoard and collect things to protect us. That brings us to the third thermostat, insulatory. Your body will now hoard fat underneath your skin as a survival mechanism to maintain a certain temperature. So, hydration is the most important of the 3 thermostats. If our water is low, the body will hoard and collect fat to regulate temperature. Even if our foods are perfect, but our water is still low, the same thing happens. Check out our 12-week customized meal plan by clicking programs in our shop. Remember, one size does not fit all. We've tailored all of these programs to your goals and metabolic type. Click now to ignite your body's metabolism and turn it into a fat-burning furnace.